Teng explored humanist themes via stylized human figures, which he saw as a powerful symbol of emotion and feeling, one of which is the human condition, where he focused on psychological and emotional frailties such as torment, fear, distress, and agony, observed from life. He also explores the female figure, where his fertile imagination transforms into the most unexpected images, especially when the torso and portrait meld into a surrealist amalgamation. Another favorite subject matter is family relationships, often exemplified as parent and child, enduring, endearing, intimate, tender, and playful. Some figures are also accompanied by a sensibility characterized by wit, humor, exuberance, excitement, and play. His figures are explored in a spectrum of representation, from realistic to abstract. Rounded, biomorphic forms portray human conditions, while geometric forms, reminiscent of metal sheets, pipes or beams, portray an exploration of playful visual composition. As a result, his broad range of styles gives his sculptures multiple readings. Teng approached simplification and stylization of the figure in two key ways. When he wanted to express an idea or an emotive perspective, such as looking ahead or hopeful, facial features are rendered in detail. Other parts of the body are simplified or removed, as they only add value by providing structural support, or by adding balance to the composition. This allows for an easier and identifiable reading amongst viewers, and also creates visual interest and a sense of wonder. When he wanted to explore form, both facial and anatomical features are reduced to the fundamental geometric or organic forms. The form takes precedence, capturing the essence of the subject matter without giving a literal reading. These two approaches reflect Teng's desire to seek a new balance between the age-old tension of realism and abstraction, tradition and modern, which inevitably led to his sculptures being elusive yet enigmatic, expressive and simple. Such innovative pursuits also led to the introduction of movement in some sculptures, adding a new layer of representation that is whimsical, interactive and also thought-provoking. Teng saw art as a means to express ideas, feelings and values. Life was his source of inspiration, and he had a constant desire to express these universal humanist themes through a variety of traditional materials until he gained a sense of inner satisfaction. He also saw art as life, and used art as a means to support his community. For example, he actively participated in building public sculptures in Singapore to help convey meaningful ideas that embody important values, such as the importance of having a strong family unit, or significance of having aspirational goals for continued national progress in the new millennium. An educator at heart, Teng also actively found ways to contribute back to society through his art. He taught his craft at a rehabilitation center for ex-drug addicts and troubled youths, who then inspired him to produce works that communicate the emotions that arise through their interactions. Despite the confrontational nature of these sculptures in revealing the darker side of the human condition, Teng felt the need to convey them, as he sees beauty in truth. Before creating the actual sculptures, he will first make sketches and clay maquettes to consider the poses and forms. Drawings are a distillation of an idea as form and design. They help him test proportion and balance. This is a clear influence from his strong foundational training in drawing and painting in NAFA by Nanyang artists. When he sculpted, he emphasized the fundamental nature of the sculptural act of making and shaping volume, by manually working it up from the solid lump into the hollowed round, resulting in sculptures that are immediate and vivid. He worked directly onto the material as it can carry the imprint of the artist's hand, without transforming the nature of the medium. He uses an additive approach of building up, shaping and modeling, which allowed for reworking until he was satisfied. This reflects his nurturing philosophy and adding value to his community and society through education, feeding them with positive values and meaning in life. This also reflects a clear influence from his pottery training in the UK. For some sculptures, he will add glaze to add a layer of expressiveness and evoke sensorial responses from the audience. In other sculptures, he would leave the inherent color to let the material shine. His motivation for making art stemmed from the wish to put his thoughts and emotions into visual and tangible form so that they could be shared with others. Consequently, a key criterion in the selection of a medium was how well it would allow him to express these ideas and feelings. Sometimes, the material suggests the idea to him. At others, the ideas dictate the medium, suggesting a strong understanding, sympathy and dialogue between artist and medium. Clay is commonly used for his maquettes due to its versatile nature. It will also retain the textures created by the artist's hand and tools, adding visceral qualities to the work. Once he is ready to solidify his sculptures, he will use either cement fondue or bronze to cast his works. Cement fondue is commonly used for his public sculptures as it is durable and easy to repair. It also captures the textures made on the clay, immortalizing the artist's touch. It can also be painted, giving Teng room to experiment with a variety of colors for his sculptures. Bronze is another favorite for his public sculptures as it is malleable yet sturdy enough to be stretched into attenuated or extended shapes such as elongated arms and necks. Teng's sculptures parallel his aspirations and struggles in life, his interactions with the Singaporean community and the changes in the young nation. Psychological and emotional frailty was a dominant theme as it reflects the internal suffering and grief that he felt at various stages of his life, such as his rejection by his alma mater to set up a pottery workshop, the lack of opportunity in the ceramic arts in Singapore, despite his ceramic qualifications, and his struggles with his own health, such as his heart and kidney complications and tuberculosis, which had led to years of wasted time, when it could have been used to make more art. The family unit was another dominant theme, influenced by his most treasured family, who motivated him to come back from Ireland despite doing well as a designer there. He also wanted to spend time with them before it was too late. This universal motif also mirrors Singapore's nation-building programs, such as family planning and the attitudinal changes in society towards greater involvement of fathers in parenting. Censorship was also a recurring theme, reflecting the conservative values in Singapore in the arts that Teng was not used to.